Hello everyone, welcome back to Fight Tonight channel. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for supporting, guys. Gervonta Davis breaks silence on a possible Crawford fight. I'm the face of boxing. Gervonta Tank Davis made headlines recently when a resurfaced video clip showed him saying he would easily knock out a pound-for-pound superstar, Terence Crawford, the undisputed welterweight champion. Coming off a career-best victory over Errol Spence Jr., responded by saying he would welcome Tank in the ring, arguing in the Baltimore native to see what happens when he tried to touch his chin. Davis is coming off a good victory of his own, a stoppage of Ryan Garcia in April of this year, seeing him catapult to stardom. When asked about being the face of boxing, the 28-year-old was humble in response. "It's big, but I know I gotta do more work, so I keep my head down a little bit and stay focused and continue to grind." It's that status, self-proclaimed but also hard to argue with, that Davis believes were behind the noise of a recent matchup with Crawford. He played it off as joking around. Nah, it was just some talking on Twitter like back and forth that was joking around. But you know how people be. I'm the face of boxing, so they make a big deal out of it. It has been clear the most that the fight between Tank, currently 135 pounds, and Terence Crawford, 137, is highly unlikely, made even more so by the latter's keenness to jump up in weight rather than stay where he is and welcome anyone new. His most recent target is the winner of Saul Alvarez and Jermell Charlo at super middleweight. An astonishing 3-division jump should be get his wish. As for Tank Davis, he said he was in a great space mentally following a brief prison stint and hoped to get back in the ring by the end of this year or the start of next. This is widely expected to be against former foe Isaac Pitbull Cruz. Month after losing $100 million Gervonta Davis fight, Ryan Garcia warns his rivals while eyeing wages in boxing comeback. Popular with young fans of boxing, Ryan Garcia is a rising superstar. He is known for his speed and knockout power, earning him the nickname The Flash. However, in his last fight against Tank Davis, speed could not help him. Garcia got a bitter taste of defeat for the first time ever, courtesy of a 7th-round knockout by Davis. The impressive $100 million bout took place in the T-Mobile Arena, Las Vegas, on 22nd April 2023. What's even more impressive is that it's hailed as one of the greatest matches of all time. But what's the reason behind this recognition? The Ryan and Davis fight is recorded in the books as one of the biggest fights in history. It pulled in a colossal $100 million in total revenue, with gate earnings alone accounting for an impressive $22.8 million, per a report by Adam Storn from Sports Journal. If the numbers are any evidence, the fight was up there with the greats, so the sting of a loss of such magnitude would be great as well. But the question is, what would Ryan do next? It's been quite a while since his loss against Davis, but Ryan Garcia has seemingly moved forward with his goals for his career. In a recent tweet, Garcia conveyed his aspirations for the future, saying, "I'm in my wages are. Be prepared. Grinding with Coach Derek." It's reassuring to see that Ryan's motivation for the future remains strong, as one loss doesn't need to define his entire legacy. Moreover, he can follow in the steps of Manny Pacquiao, who went on to win several titles after his first loss. Besides, the good news is Ryan has Derek James on his team now. James is a popular name in the boxing community, and he trains the likes of Anthony Joshua, Errol Spence, Jermell Charlo, and Barley Brooks. Basically, he works with the best in the industry, and by having James on his team, Ryan can make his first loss his last. With a new motivated and energetic attitude, Garcia is out looking for future bouts A tweet from him on the 25th of May 2023 read, "3 people I want to fight next: Rollies, Isaac Cruz and Teofimo Lopez. The statement from the WBC interim lightweight champion can be the spark that ignites a fiery clash with his next opponent. But announcing these hires isn't enough. The question is, are the circumstances correct? It's unlikely that a fight between any of the mentioned fighters is possible, either due to timing or financial incentives. All Garcia can do for now is wait for the right opportunity to present itself." Sean O'Malley makes stunning promise on Gervonta Tank Davis fight. O'Malley put his bold claim on display. Sean O'Malley has made quite the guarantee in regards to a potential fight against boxing champion Gervonta Tank Davis. Davis' stock has been rising in the boxing world. That star power grew further with his 7th-round knockout victory over Ryan Garcia back in April. While reports have been swirling about a possible rematch between Tank and Isaac Cruz, O'Malley has thrown his name out there as a potential opponent for Davis sometime down the road. Davis trainer Kenny Ellis thought that his fighter would whop O'Malley in the first round. Ellis' comments were in response to the Sugar show claiming he would KO Tank in a boxing match. Kenny Ellis also said MMA fighters don't know how to perfect punches the way boxers do. O'Malley has responded to Kenny Ellis on the Timber Sugar show, promising that the fight with Gervonta Davis will happen at some point. "I don't know how to fucking punch, by the way, if you guys didn't know that," O'Malley said. "I got a decent right hand, I got a pretty good left hand. Dude, I fucking rocked Petr Yan with the left hand, dropped Petr with my right hand, then dropped Aljamain Sterling with my right hand, so I can throw a punch or two. That fight's gonna happen someday. I swear to God, dude. When I had these feelings, like these true deep feelings, like I'm gonna be world champion, I would tell anybody, look them in the eyes and tell them that cause I knew it was gonna happen. I had some feeling about fighting Gervonta," O'Malley said. Sean O'Malley went on to say that he can picture the fight happening inside T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Sugar's coach, Tim Welch, opened the possibility that Tank may not take O'Malley seriously, which will lead to him hitting the canvas. Shakur Stevenson is not ruling out moving up in weight to face Devin Haney. Shakur Stevenson may smile when the cameras are rolling, but the former Olympic silver medalist loves a good scrap. After winning his first world title at 126 pounds, then moving up in weight to pilfer more trinkets at 130, Stevenson believed that the lightweight division would be his home for an incredible long time. At the moment, Stevenson is getting accustomed to life at 135 pounds. His opponent might be a bit bigger and stronger, but the 26-year-old has the sort of skills that you simply can't teach. Just a few months ago, in his lightweight debut, Stevenson got rid of Shichiro Yoshino, beating him down and stopping him in the 6th round. Now, with Yoshino out of the way, Stevenson painted a bullseye at the back of Devin Haney, the division's undisputed champion. Shakur Stevenson did it all. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.